I was coming from a class in San Marcos, and I was going to work.
Man, take a seat back in the car, please. Take a seat back in your vehicle, please.
When he first pulled me over, I assumed he was pulling me over for speeding. I don't feel I was given enough time to comply.
I can absolutely stop you if you've already parked, yes. Yes, it's your driver's license. All right, take a seat back in your car so we can close the door. Put your feet back in the car so I can close the door, please. Okay, ma'am, stand up for me, okay?
No, why are you kicking me?
Stop resisting.
Oh my God!
Stop resisting.
Oh my God!
Stop resisting.
Where's your
Stop
bag?
resisting.
What is it?
Stop resisting right now. Get out of the car.
I'm getting out. Let me get out. Do not
Good,
touch
so I
me.
need one of
Do not touch me.
Get out of the car now.
Ow! Oh my God!
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God!
Put your hands behind your back. You want to do it with. Put your hands behind your back.
God, why are you doing this to me?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Put your hands behind
Oh
your
my
back.
God!
I'm about to tase you.
Leave me alone! Are you kidding me?
Put your hands behind your back right now.
Will you let me get down, please?
Get down.
I was pulled out of my vehicle and tossed around.
Oh my God, come to
Put your hands behind your back.
That's what I was doing!
I felt like I was kept from being allowed to put my hands behind my back.
Don't stand up.
I'm not trying to stand up. I'm trying to put my hands behind my back.
I was in disbelief. It was like an out-of-body experience. I feared for my life.
Get up.
Ow! Bitch! Look at him! He's treating me like shit! He didn't do anything!
Put your feet.
What are you doing? He's a black police.
Walk.
Because you're full of bullshit.
We were aware of it as a department in terms of the actual incident involving the young lady and the use of force when it occurred, and it went through its normal channels, chain of review, and corrective action was taken because the chain determined that it wasn't handled in a manner that's consistent with what we'd expect, that the officer didn't do a very good job of de-escalating, and in fact ended up escalating it when he could have handled it differently. And so they took corrective action in terms of training and counseling at that time.
I didn't want to hit her, man.
Well, I know.
I was just trying to control her.
Yeah, sometimes
She swung at me, though.
Did she?
Oh, yeah.
It was all right here, too, right?
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah, because you're in circles right here.
Yeah, I mean, I saw her when I finally got her out of the car. All I saw was go like this. I just said,
Honestly, I do not recall swinging at him at all.
move.
But do you still believe that there's racism out there?
Yes.
I had a desire to understand and to see what their perspective was, and you know, why do you feel this way, and ask a lot of questions. So I wanted to know why. I wanted to understand why.
Everything. Honestly, what they're trying to do is they're trying to wipe out the.
Why are so many people afraid of black people?
That's what I want to figure out, because I'm not a bad black person.
I can give you a really good idea why it might be that way.
Why?
Violent tendencies.
To me, what was said, it was a racist comment.
But 99% of the time, when you hear about stuff like that, it is the black community that's being violent. That's why a lot of the white people are afraid, and I don't blame them.
It concerns me that a lot of people have, or just one officer has this notion about a whole group of people, a whole community of people that he hasn't met, and he didn't know me, and he assumed that about me. So if he assumed that about me, who else can he assume this about?
I can tell you that those comments are not consistent with the expectations, the mindset. I think the mindset that we want of our folks, or anybody in law enforcement, anybody in a position of authority. We've actually ordered an investigation into that,
I've become afraid of the people who were supposed to protect me. If people are held accountable to their actions, then I feel like maybe this wouldn't be happening.
I'm an immigrant, and I'm a person that takes race relations very seriously, that takes the way that we conduct ourselves very seriously, and we're going to do some work to do two things. One, take a look at the officer with the comments and that conversation, which is just pretty offensive to me, that there's people in this world that think that way. But the second piece is also to make sure that the actions that we took in terms of the initial incident in the parking lot, to make sure that that corrective action worked, and so we're going to audit that officer's work as well.
It has been a year, and my desire, regardless of what has happened to me, is to continue to strive to be a better person. Will I forget? No, ma'am. Not at all. But I want to be able to live my life. So for me, will I get better? God's will, yes, ma'am, I will. We'll be okay.